So if you have a post in your living room, some people have sofas. I choose to put a hammock in my living room. All it takes is like a little bolt like that, anchor into the stud. Okay, anchor into the stud. If you're going to actually install one in your house, do it properly. But you know how good hammocks are for you? They're really good for you. Did you know that if you sleep in a hammock and you swing, you can add like this, like the tether, so that you can swing yourself. But it balances your circadian rhythm. And when I say circadian rhythm, you get into the Schumann resonance of the planet. Obviously, it's best to do it between two trees. But if you don't want a sofa in your living room, put a freaking hammock in your living room. I'm not joking. And yellow leaf hammocks, these are super cool. They sent me one. They're cool. I'm not trying to sell you a hammock. That's not what I'm doing. I'm sharing some information about hammocks because most people don't know. If you take a nap in a hammock, do you realize you get into REM cycle sleep? So rapid eye movement, REM, REM sleep. If you like Garmin, wear a Garmin if you want to. You don't always have to sleep with technology. I highly suggest you don't do it all the time. But if you want to track your REM cycle of what does that even mean? Do you know what REM cycle is? REM cycle is when you get so deep in sleep. That's when you lucid dream. That's when you're awake in your dream. Like flying around, if you've ever experienced that. Super fun, super cool. Tibetan dream yoga, study all this stuff. This is all super important. Tibetan dream yoga is basically our life is kind of like a dream, right? It's wild. Life on earth is wild, but when you go to sleep, it's like the workshop of the mind. It is really, really powerful when you really anchor in and you start to, keep a dream journal. I'm just going to riff on this. I know this might be a little bit of a rant, but when you keep a dream journal, you're telling your brain, in coherence with your heart, you're telling yourself, hey, when you wake up from a dream and you remember your dreams, you anchor in, if you wear slippers, put your slippers far under your bed so that you have to kneel down on your knees to get them. Because when you wake up in the morning, pray or meditate, whatever, prayer is meditation, but put your slippers underneath the bed. So you got to literally kneel down to get your slippers. But then have a journal next to your bed. So when you wake up and you remember your dreams, you're like, oh my gosh, those were really interesting dreams. Write them down. Crystallize your thoughts on paper. Do it. Because then every time you sleep, your brain calibrates properly and your brain starts to convey knowledge from your dreams. And eventually you'll just be lucid every night. And when I say lucid every night, you can do a lot of cool things in your dreams when you're lucid, because time doesn't exist in the dream world. It's totally different. You can read books, you can practice instruments, you can train. If you want to be an athlete, you can train in your dream world. I know that sounds weird. All this stuff sounds super weird because you weren't taught this in school. This is ancestral, ancient stuff that was taught a long time ago. So in Tibet, Tibetan dream yoga is the way of navigating life. It's like the workshop of the mind. So before you go to bed, there's certain yoga flows you can do that induce lucid dreaming. But sleeping in a hammock, take a nap in a hammock, guess what? You don't have to sleep 8 hours. No, you don't. You have 24 hours in the day. I have 24 hours in my day. You have 24 hours in your day. This is the neutral playing field of life. And when you anchor in and you learn how to use your body, because your body's a temple, but how is your body a temple? Okay, well, if you were to create a kingdom, you'd have a castle and you'd maybe have a castle walls, right? And then you'd have a moat, maybe. You might throw crocodiles in there, let's keep the degenerate pieces of shit out of our kingdom. Okay. And inside the castle is the temple. Some people say your body's a temple. Your body's not just a temple. Your body's a castle. Your muscle is your armor. Your muscle is your armor. And inside the castle walls is housed the temple within. It's like the kingdom of God is within you, and it's amidst you. It's amidst you, and it's within you. So like it's around us all the time, and it's within us. Heaven is around us, and heaven is within us. All things are one. But when you start to really anchor in and you start to treat your body like a temple, you can just call it a temple if you want. You don't have to call it a castle. Some people don't like working out. That's totally fine. But when you start to tap into it and you start to understand the deep intelligence of your body system, all of it, it's so vast. We're like babies of the universe. We really are. We're like Christ is the Son of God, and I'm a son of God too. Women are the daughters of God. Yeah, flowers of the universe. They are. Learn how to use your body. And like I was saying, 24 hours of the day, guess what? You only need to sleep like 3 or 4. If you sleep from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., that's a window that balances you into the circadian rhythm of the planet. I know this is a lot of information. Anybody that actually listens to this and hears it all out, well, go try it. I learned how to play a song on the piano. I wasn't really good at the piano. Like I had taken some piano lessons, and my piano teacher was trying to teach me how to read music, and like I didn't really like it. I can hear a song on the piano and then I can figure it out. I don't need to read music. But what I did is I was lucid dreaming one night, and there was a piano, and it was awesome. And I learned how to play a song on the piano, and then I woke up and I knew how to play the song. It's like the workshop of the mind. It's so wild. It's so wild. You can read books. You can read tons of books. You can read books super fast. Because like in reality, our eyes can pick up, like neuroscientists believe that our eyes can pick up roughly like 70 to 80 gigabytes of information every single second. So everywhere you're looking, you're absorbing information everywhere in your field. So when you open up a book, you think logically that you have to read the words on the page, but you don't have to read the words on the page. My dad taught at university speed reading courses. You can scan the page and absorb it. If you believe it, you can do it. You can scan a page. Every time you look at a page of a book, like say you open a book, you just look at it, and then you turn the page, and you teach your mind that I can read really fast. Yep, I'm absorbing all of this information. Turn the page, turn the page, turn the page. Guess what? You train your brain, you train your mind, your eyes, your visual system, and auditory system too. If you want to listen to books, that's emotional. Eyes are logical, ears are emotional. If you really like a book, listen to it and follow along. As you're listening to the book, follow along with your eyes with an actual tangible physical book. You will anchor in and you can learn things so freaking fast. You gotta understand, everyone you meet in life is super duper intelligent. Even people that look physically on the outside like they're not smart. Dude, don't judge people. Don't do that. That's stupid. It's like I have challenges in my life that are invisible. I'm fit, I'm healthy and everything, but I have invisible challenges that you don't see. No one sees them. But some people have visible challenges that are totally open and like, yeah, somebody's struggling with their physical body, like maybe they gain weight really easily. That doesn't mean a single freaking thing about their intelligence. Like they're super smart. You know how many people I know that are super, super out of shape, but they are geniuses? Oh my gosh. Don't judge people. That's what I'm getting at. Christ said to be like a child. Be like a child. What do kids do when they're at a playground? They make friends with everybody. The introverted kids eventually are pulled out of their funk by the extroverted kids that will get them out of the funk. We're all supposed to be a team on the planet. Okay, this was a major rant, and I was just simply showing my living room hammock. Okay, over and out. Enough said. Stay hydrated. Drink water. Water's life. Your body's comprised of water. Eat an avocado. Eat honey every day. An avocado a day. Honey every day. Honey alchemizes your body. And then if you eat an apple, eat the whole freaking apple. You get immune to arsenic, like arsenic poisoning. You know, that's what gold emits when it's resting in a cavern for a really long time. Gold emits arsenic. If you ever do happen to stumble across a cavern filled with gold, don't touch it. Like, seriously, pick that stuff up with like leather gloves. You got to wash the gold because it releases arsenic. That's why people say gold is cursed. It's not cursed. It's just releasing arsenic. And so if you touch it with your skin, you absorb it immediately. And then, like, if you're not immune to arsenic, you die. So don't do that. Like, okay. Enough said. Way too much knowledge, actually. Not too much knowledge, actually. Anybody that watches this whole thing, you were supposed to hear all of this. Holy shiz. Okay, just flow in life. Learn how to flow. And there is a really good book by Mark Manson. He wrote a book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. You should probably read that. Maybe a few times. Listen to it and get the physical copy. Let his wisdom anchor into you, because he innovated a lot of things and he's spot on. Do not give a flying fuck what other people think about you. If they don't like you, guess what? They're not going to like you. If they do like you, guess what? They're probably going to tell you they like you. Cool. Like, some of you may not like me. I don't care. Like, I respect you, and I hope you become the best version of yourself. We're all doing the best we can do here and now. Now is all you have. Anchor into it. Anchor into it to the highest degree possible. Imagine that you're at, like, the Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Imagine that you're sitting at this round table of life. You're like, okay, well, what shit do I have to do to be worthy to sit at the table? Think about it. Okay, over and out. Later. I gotta go move my body and go on a run. Peace, love, and gratitude all the time. Stay hydrated. No joke. Drink water.